Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today about someone important in your life. This person has been quietly making a decision that will change everything between you. You've been sensing something isn't right, the distance growing, the strange energy when you're together, the feeling that they are pulling away. Those blue light dreams you've been having? The sudden thoughts about this person that wake you up at night? These are Archangel Michael's warnings trying to reach you. This person is preparing to say goodbye. They're getting ready to walk away from the connection you share. This isn't about a small argument that will blow over or a temporary break. Archangel Michael sees the truth behind their silence and reveals the shocking reality of what's happening. Divine timing brought you to this message before it's too late. What you're about to learn will change everything you thought you knew about this situation. The signs you've been ignoring or dismissing suddenly make perfect sense now. Archangel Michael has revealed something deeply troubling. This person has been struggling with intense internal conflict about leaving you. They believe walking away is the right choice, but they haven't shared their real reasons with you. Behind their silence is pain, confusion, and pressure from outside influences that you don't even know about. Archangel Michael sees what this person cannot see right now. There's someone manipulating their thinking, clouding their judgment. Another person has been planting doubts and fears in their mind, slowly turning them against what you share together. They are being convinced that leaving you is their only option for happiness. The decision feels urgent to them, like they must act soon or miss their chance at a better life. What they don't realize is they are being spiritually manipulated by dark energies that have filled their thoughts with false beliefs and twisted perceptions. If they walk away now under this influence, both of you will lose something precious that can never be rebuilt the same way. But here's what you won't believe: their decision to leave is actually triggering something powerful in the spiritual realm. A divine intervention is already in motion right now. The very moment they prepare to say their final goodbye, spiritual forces are working behind the scenes to reveal the truth they cannot see. Archangel Michael is orchestrating specific events that will expose the deception controlling their mind. Now you need to recognize the signs that have been showing you this truth. There's been a sudden emotional distance where closeness used to exist naturally. Your conversations have become shorter and more superficial, staying on safe topics instead of the deep sharing you once had. They avoid making any future plans with you, changing the subject whenever you mention upcoming events or dreams you once shared. You've noticed they are spending increased time with a specific person who never liked your connection, someone who always seemed to have negative opinions about relationships like yours. Their behavior on social media has changed: less interaction with you, different types of posts, maybe even removing photos or changing relationship status. They've stopped sharing their problems with you or asking for your support the way they used to. Physical signs tell the story too: avoiding eye contact, tense body language when you're close, smiles that don't reach their eyes and feel forced. Even your pets or children have been acting differently around them, sensing the shift in energy that adults sometimes miss. They cancel plans at the last minute with vague excuses that don't quite add up. Your intuition has been screaming that something is wrong, even when you try to ignore it. You've had dreams where they are walking away from you or saying goodbye. You might notice they are finding excuses to remove their belongings from shared spaces, slowly separating their life from yours. There's sudden interest in new activities or social groups that don't include you. They bring up past conflicts more frequently, as if building a case for why things won't work. Simple questions about their feelings now trigger defensive reactions. The energy between you feels heavy and uncomfortable where it used to feel light and natural. They seem relieved when conversations end rather than wanting them to continue. There's increased secrecy about their phone, their plans, their thoughts. Pay attention to the pattern. Every time they spend time with this particular influencer, they become more distant from you afterward. Archangel Michael now reveals the specific person who has been poisoning your loved one's thoughts against you. This influencer appears helpful and caring on the surface, but they harbor deep jealousy toward the connection you share. They've been systematically planting seeds of doubt in your person's mind through carefully chosen words and stories. Listen to the phrases they use: "You deserve better than this," "They're holding you back from your potential," "I'm only telling you this because I care about you." They share stories of failed relationships that sound similar to yours, highlighting worst-case scenarios. This manipulator points out every small mistake or misunderstanding in your relationship, making mountains out of molehills. They make your person question their own feelings and experiences, saying things like, "Are you sure that's really how you feel?" Or "Maybe you're just comfortable, not actually happy." They create false narratives about your intentions, suggesting you're selfish or controlling when you're simply being yourself. They position themselves as the true friend who tells the hard truths nobody else will say. The psychological tactics being used are sophisticated: isolation, repetition of negative ideas, and creation of fear about the future. They've made your person believe that leaving is their own idea, not something planted by outside influence. The timing of this manipulation is strategic. It happens during your person's vulnerable moments when they are stressed, tired, or going through personal challenges. The influencer exploits existing insecurities and past wounds, using them as weapons. They make your person feel weak or foolish for staying connected to you, as if loving you is a character flaw. The influencer's hidden motives might be control, jealousy of what you have, or their own twisted agenda that benefits from destroying your bond. Why can't your person see this manipulation clearly? Because their natural trust and openness are being weaponized against them. The spiritual blindness that comes from prolonged negative influence has created a fog around their thinking. Archangel Michael sees through the deception to the truth underneath. The real reason this influencer wants your person to leave you has nothing to do with your person's well-being and everything to do with the manipulator's own needs and jealousies. They gain power, control, or satisfaction from destroying your connection. This is likely not the first time they've sabotaged someone's relationship. There's usually a pattern of this influencer interfering in other people's happiness. Your person's judgment is compromised right now because constant exposure to negativity has worn down their natural defenses and clarity. Here's what you won't believe about this situation. The very moment they decide to leave triggers a powerful divine response from the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael is already positioning specific events to reveal the truth to your person. There's a spiritual law of divine timing that states truth always surfaces at the perfect moment, no matter how deeply buried. Right now, you can activate even stronger angelic intervention through this protection prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon your light to surround person's name. Clear the confusion from their mind and reveal all deception. Let truth break through the darkness surrounding their heart. Thank you for protecting what is meant to be. Call upon Archangel Michael specifically to expose the deception controlling your person's thoughts. Use this visualization daily. See bright blue light surrounding your person, flowing through their mind and heart, clearing away the fog of manipulation like sunshine burning away morning mist. The specific signs that divine intervention is working include sudden synchronicities that will occur to wake your person up. Truth reveals itself through unexpected conversations where they overhear something or someone says exactly what they needed to hear. The influencer's mask will slip at a crucial moment. They'll say something that contradicts their caring facade, or your person will witness them being manipulative with someone else. Divine messengers will appear in your person's life. These could be people, unexpected messages, songs on the radio, or signs that seem too perfect to be coincidence. They'll have dreams where clarity suddenly breaks through the confusion, dreams with blue light or feelings of peace about you. There's a feeling of awakening from a fog that will come over them, like suddenly seeing clearly after being underwater. Archangel Michael is orchestrating a specific moment of revelation when everything clicks into place for your person. They'll suddenly see the manipulation clearly, as if scales have fallen from their eyes. The spiritual protection around what's truly meant to be prevents permanent damage from temporary confusion. This goodbye might not happen after all, or if it does happen, it won't be permanent. There's a window of opportunity for divine intervention working right now in the spiritual realm. What needs to happen first is the clearing of negative energy and the opening of your person's spiritual eyes. Your energy and prayers directly influence this intervention. They create openings for angels to work. The cosmic forces are aligning right now to preserve what's meant to be, to protect authentic love from being destroyed by jealousy and manipulation. Watch for signs that the divine plan is already unfolding, unexpected delays in their leaving, sudden doubts they express, or moments of softness breaking through their distance. Trust in heavenly timing even when you can't see progress with your physical eyes. Now Archangel Michael reveals exactly what you should and shouldn't do during this critical time. First, understand why confronting them directly about the manipulation might backfire right now. They're not ready to hear it, and it could push them further into the influencer's narrative that you're controlling or jealous. Instead, embrace the power of silent spiritual work during this challenging time. Your strongest tool is sending love without attachment to outcome, loving them freely while releasing your grip on how things must unfold. Prayer work strengthens the divine intervention happening in the background. Dedicate time each day to praying for their clarity, protection, and highest good. Create energetic space for truth to emerge by releasing your desperate need to fix or control the situation. This is about spiritual surrender, not giving up. It's releasing control while maintaining unwavering faith. Understand that your desperate energy can actually push them away. When you're anxious, clingy, or fearful, it confirms the influencer's narrative that you're needy or unstable. This reconnect ion opens doors in your life that recently seemed permanently closed to you. The relationship between you can now evolve into what it was always meant to be. Both of you have grown significantly during whatever separation or distance existed between you. The foundation of your connection is actually stronger now because of what you've both learned. This marks the beginning of authentic connection between you without games or confusion. The universe has removed false timing and brought both of you to the right moment finally. Your patience and faith throughout this challenging period are being rewarded beautifully. This shift in your person affects multiple areas of your life in positive ways. New opportunities and blessings flow more easily when this connection aligns properly with divine timing. Your personal manifestation power actually increases when you're with the right person who supports you. This person plays an important role in your overall life purpose and spiritual path. The joy that's coming to you is greater than what you experienced together before. Both of you are finally ready for something real and lasting instead of temporary. Past negative patterns that caused problems between you have been broken and healed. This connection now supports your highest spiritual growth instead of holding you back. The angels are celebrating this union because it genuinely serves both of your individual paths. You'll feel more authentically like yourself in this relationship moving forward than you did before. The confusion and uncertainty that plagued you both are being replaced with beautiful clarity. This truly marks the beginning of a new chapter where love can flourish freely between you. Trust deeply that what's coming is completely worth everything you've been through to get here. The angels are asking you to stay in a high state of gratitude and openness. They want to remind you that this reunion is unfolding in absolutely divine perfect timing. Your guardian angels have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to help orchestrate this beautiful reunion. They're asking you to trust your intuition completely when your person finally reaches out. Speak your deepest truth with both love and confident clarity in your voice. The angels fully support honest, vulnerable communication happening between you both. They encourage you to see this as a fresh new start, not a continuation of old painful patterns. Release any attachment you have to specific outcomes and how things should look. Trust completely that what's truly meant for you absolutely cannot miss you. The angels want to remind you of your inherent worth and value beyond this person. They encourage setting healthy boundaries for yourself while remaining genuinely open-hearted. Ask for direct angelic guidance and support before any important conversations with them. Trust all the signs and synchronicities you've been receiving as real divine messages. The angels are celebrating your spiritual growth and strength throughout this entire journey. They remind you that real, lasting love requires genuine courage from both people involved. The angels and the entire universe are aligning everything perfectly for this reunion. Your person's happiness today is specifically because they are choosing love over fear finally. Stay open, stay ready, and trust the divine timing completely. Show your appreciation for this important message by giving super thanks to continue receiving guidance.